Oh man, it is so nice to be seeing that mic filter. So much better, holy cow. If the mic's a little bit loud, I'm going to be adjusting it shortly. But for those of you that missed the announcement, I'm using a new mic, so if I sound a bit different, that's probably why. I'm also slightly coming off a cold, but I'm like 99% good, so no need to worry about that really. I just need to wait for my feed to catch up so I can actually hear how loud or quiet I am. It actually looks pretty good, but just keep me informed if it is too loud or too quiet. I'll get the game audio playing in a second. A couple things to go over is with a new mic. I actually have, if you've not heard of one of these before, well, then you probably haven't been around the block for very long. But this nice new mic has a shiny new feature, which is called a pop filter. Which, if you've not heard this before, every time that you have a very loud kind of sound that doesn't take well to the mic, it's kind of graining or irritating on the vocals. Let's just say it fixes it. I'll do two sounds. The first one might be a bit annoying, and then the second one will be played with the pop filter over it. Yeah, a little bit different. It's very, very nice. This should make my voice sound a lot less harsher in terms of like sharp consonants or anything like that. So major, major plus there. I'm super excited about having this new mic. It's wonderful. I've loved it thus far for everything I've used it for. So I expect that this one will take to much, much more so. So, the next thing to talk about is I am actually, for once, believe it or not, going to be showing my Twitch screen rather than the game. And the reason for that, if I can click on the right thing, is because we also have something else new. Is in chat, if you'll notice at the bottom of your screen on the Twitch page, I believe this is on mobile as well, there is a new thing called channel points. So if you click on these, there are different awards that you can get. I have the 2x multiplier because it's my chat. But you get these channel points by just doing a bunch of stuff. I'll pull up the guide for it here. But you get it by, like, just watching. You get more points for, like, watching as a subscriber. You get more points for watching an actual stream that is live as opposed to one that's not live. There's stuff for participating in a raid, for following, for cheering bits, for subscribing, that kind of thing. And you can use these points to activate various effects. I've only put in one custom one right now, but you can unlock all of these by doing so. So you can highlight a message, which will make it more evident. It'll pop up, and I'll be able to see it much more effectively. This new one that I've added is actually called Mario Party Your Way. So this will let you pick the Mario Party, the CPU, their difficulty, and the board that we play. So if you get those 500 points, you can redeem them and say, like, I want these characters, I want this Mario Party. And as long as I have the Mario Party available, we can do it. As long as, it's something I can stream. So pretty much the only ones off the table are the handheld ones, barring Mario Party Advance. And I think that's it. I think everything else is good to go. You can also unlock random sub-emotes, or you can actually choose one to unlock. So if there's one in particular of my emotes that you really, really like, i.e. the Bowser, the Karate Joe, or the Duck, you can unlock any of those by saving up your points and just saying, I want that one specifically, or you can get one at random for less points. So if you don't want to specifically subscribe for just the emotes, then if you just take your time and watch my streams, then you'll be able to unlock them that way. So that is pretty dang cool. I'm trying to think of what else there is to go over, but you know what? I think we've stalled long enough. Let's actually move on to some Mario Party, shall we? And now, of course, I'm going to have to turn the Wii remote back on. Excellent. I've been watching since 2017, so... Well, that's the thing, is, tragically, I didn't realize how to turn on channel points. It was a very convoluted way because they redid a bunch of the format and layout for Twitch, unfortunately. So you will have to start from scratch, but it's pretty easy to just pick up the points if you're just watching every time I stream, you should be able to pick up a fair amount of points just from watching. So this kind of gives a way to be able to get stuff that is specifically only on my channel without necessarily having to subscribe. Speaking of subscriptions, though, I'm going to wait for the audio to properly kick in here for the game so I can hear it. Oh, it's very quiet on my end. Holy cow. Alright, the game audio sounds good now. I'll wait for my voice to come back in and we'll see how it sounds. Higher, actually. This will take a little bit of audio messing since I do have a new mic. I kind of have to figure out how to but we'll get there, so that's the important thing. I'm also using my bad earpiece. I don't know why I'm doing that. I really need to get a new set of, like, proper headphones. Since I was using the dull one, I didn't realize it sounded that loud. But we'll just keep flirting with it until we get the proper amount here. Alright, the game audio sounds pretty good now, on my end. I'm gonna up my mic a little bit, and we'll see how that sounds. I'll leave it there currently, and then I'll check in a couple minutes. Probably closer to a minute, but we will see. Since I have to have it playing in my ear, and I don't have a straightforward way to go through it. Yeah, that actually sounds pretty good. Yeah, that actually sounds pretty solid. If I need to change it, then let me know, and I will see it in chat, but I'm going to stop listening through it through my earbuds right now. Oh, yeah, that's another plus. Since this does have a filter, in theory, it should blot out really loud noises. I say that because Randall just sneezed in the living room. But it should blot out those noises a little bit better. As he sneezes again, trying to test it. We don't need to test it, thanks. Speaking of subscriptions, as I'm setting the game up here, one of the other things that I have changed is I've actually changed a bunch of the alerts. For the subscription emotes, up until now, I'd had that Fire Emblem one of, yes, thank you, we've tested it, it's good, thanks. Wow, I've not played this since the start of the year. Holy cow. So I need this not to crash. I already turned the game volume off. Thank you! That's good. We're good. Thanks. Great. Good lord. One of the things that I did was actually change the alerts for people subscribing, and I actually have custom ones put in there now. Speaking of emotes, I hear a poke. Ludicolo is now hosting you. Fantastic. Enjoy getting poked by the ostrich. Yeah, I kept that one because I adore the ostrich, and I think it's hilarious that people just get poked on the head by him. But all the subscription ones have been updated. There's ones for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, 9 months, and 1 year, I believe. And they're all different. They're all from different series. I believe I played all the series that they're from. Or at the very least had friends play them. But they are all different, so you won't just be seeing the same ones over and over again. At some point, I'm going to break down and make a proper raid, but since we have not been raided yet and I haven't used the really crappy one that I threw together in 20 to 30 minutes, I kind of want to show that one at least once. So once the raid actually does pop up, then we'll be able to see that. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get started here. Yeah, we'll keep them on normal. Mario Party 5 is kind of notoriously tough. Let's just have the runaway guys, why not? How fitting. And since I know it's the fan favorite, let's just go with Pirate Dream. I was hoping for the ostrich thing with the balls. With the balls? What? Do I want to know? Or am I just blanking? I could very well be blanking on what you're referring to. It would not be the first time. First, let's decide the order of play. I don't... Oh! Alright, I'll stop complaining. I was about to open my mouth and say, I don't know why we bothered, because we know I'm going last, and then I rolled a 10, so, never mind. I'll be quiet now. Ignore me. If you're wondering why I'm starting with 5 tonight, it's just because we haven't played 5 in a while, as you can tell by the fact that I had not touched the game since the new year, and, well, the year's almost over, so, should probably give it another go. And there is stuff about 5 that I like, and this is the first one I played. But, like, it has its problems. I will not deny that. Speaking of problems, now we're back to normal. That feels more accurate. But honestly, like, 5 does have its charm. It really does. I love the dream aspect of it. I love seeing the Paper Mario 64 Star Spirits again. A definite improvement over 4 as opposed to being, like, running on the top of metal boards. You're actually, like, on the proper board. You know, they have a lot more, like, windy pathways instead of just straight lines everywhere. So there is some stuff in this game that I do like. It's just, like, it has some problems, like, namely the fact that you can't buy capsules, they are only given to you. A lot of the minigames are luck-based, like more than normal, or button mashers. But it always holds a special place in my heart for being the first one that I ever played. It's a regular show reference. Ah, that would be why. I've not seen regular show. I was always busy when it had its normal, like, whenever it would be on. Yeah, I would just always be busy at that time. That's about as close as I want to cut it, thanks. 4 has good minigames, though 5 does not. Yeah, we actually got a good one at the start here. Like, I know it's a basic game of chicken, but that's not, like, a bad game. I don't think Nightlight Fret's a bad game, but there are some bad ones in here for sure. Like, there are some really good ones, but they're very few and far between. Like, Hotel Goomba is really good, Pushy Penguins is really good. Like, there are some good ones in here, it's just... there's some good, but not enough to outweigh the bad, I think is the nice way of saying it. This doesn't look good, you're first. Yeah, that's true. 8 was the first one I played, even though that game has problems. Again, 8 also kind of holds a special place in my heart, because that was the first one I LP'd ever, back in 2010. And I do think, it could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. Like, barring the whole issue of the fact it was supposed to be on the GameCube until last minute, and that clearly shows. I think if they had known it was going to be, like, a Wii thing from the start, it probably would have been a lot better. That said, it is better than the other counterpart for the Wii, so if you're going with Best Mario Party Wii game, well, it's not 9. It's not number 9. 9 is not good. I'd probably have to pull for 7 as my favorite GameCube one. I would say as a whole, this is probably the worst GameCube one. And, like, 3 is always going to be my choice for the N64s. I know people love 2, but I will stand by 3 even though it has its problems. Alright, let's dinger some derbies. Cool. And just like John, Waluigi goes last. Yeah. Yeah. Poor John. Though to be fair, I'm pretty sure he won. It's been a while since I watched 5. He won 5, right? And I won the first board. I'm pretty sure John got first, Tim got second, or it might have been Tim that I tied. But I'm pretty sure Emil never won a board. I think he got shut out in number 5. Which I kind of like in the sense, not that I'm rooting for Chugga to lose, but I feel like he was a little bit more somber, and I feel like that almost plays better, and you kind of see that more in more recent ones they do as opposed to later ones. Like, he can still be hyper, but I think it was just a bit much for me in the earlier editions of Mario Party, and as it got farther on, it feels like it was a lot more natural. Okay. How much drive left? 7? 3. Okay, so right there. On the off chance I want to go this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It can blast me there. It can blast me. No, that's too risky. If it had been a 50-50 shot, I might have considered it, but no. Okay, speaking of, yeah, that's true. 8 did reuse that minigame. Swing Kings, they called it. I think this was the board, too, that NCS put 2 Koopa banks right next to each other, didn't he? I think it was those 2 spaces right there. Run 5, I have no idea how TRG is doing an 8. I will not spoil it, but I will tell you what they are currently uploading. They are currently uploading board number 4, the Shy Guys Perplex Express board. But I will not spoil it any further for you. Plus, it's not really spoilers, just saying they're uploading it right now, because you probably already knew that. To be fair, I've had people accuse me of saying that I spoiled the game for them by saying I enjoyed the game. That was it. Like, all I said was, like, yeah, I really enjoyed that game. They're like, dude, don't spoil it. Like, I have enjoyed many games that are bad, so that's not really a spoiler, but okay. Koopa Bank. Here's all our money. Oh wait, we don't have any money. Sorry about that. Like, you're not sorry. There's John's favorite game. Ah, we missed it though. John loved Vicious Vending. That was like his favorite, right? Pretty sure it was. Note the obvious sarcasm. Let's grab some monkeys. I thought I dropped the brown one. Here. Daisy, you jerk! Wow, these monkeys make some bad noises. Yeah, they sound more like birds, honestly. Here's your money. We have a total of $0 to give. I'm not gonna lie, it is very nice to be out and graduated of university. It was nice not having to wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning today. To be fair, I went to bed at about 5:30 in the morning after working on stuff, so I've only been up for like a couple hours. But it was really cool to be properly graduated. I'd show a picture of the diploma, but I don't have that in yet because they mail it to you. They give you like the little plaque thing, but I'm willing to bet they probably don't trust people to keep it in one piece, and especially if it's getting passed around between relatives and whatnot. And that's a fair cause for concern, so... Seeing as my folks tried to lay out my graduation gowns, make it all nice and pretty, and lo and behold, 5 minutes later they were fighting over where to put it and nearly tore part of it as a result. Literally like two kids pulling back and forth on something in a cartoon going, "It's mine! No, it's mine! It's mine!" And then the cat tried to scratch it up, and it's like, yep, I should have just kept it to myself. I don't know why I don't learn that lesson, but the good news is, at least I'm consistently not learning my lesson. Alright, let's see how well I can do here. I'm pretty bad at this one, so... Yep, that's pretty bad. Broken the record. That's awful. I don't even remember when I set that record, to be fair. I don't even remember how TRG did on this, like, what their scores were. I haven't watched their, I haven't gone through their Mario Party stuff in a while, other than the one for 8. I love Waluigi's, like, animation of trying to run in the air. Well, I think that part does fit. I'm pretty sure John ended up doing best of the 3, but... New record! Since they're only set to normal, new record! Man, how without emotion. Meanwhile, I still have high school senior to get through. Honestly, if I had to choose between, like, high school senior year and university senior year, enjoyed the work more in university, but the workload was definitely more, like, it was tougher and there was more of it for sure. Which is to be expected because, you know, it's higher level education. Now for my brilliant plan to get messed up. Okay, cool. Give me that sucker. Improve on these jumping skills if you want to beat Green Stash. It's fine, he's not in this board. We're good. And everybody's already passed that, and Daisy went the other way, so we're good on that front. Oh, so happy. Jeez, everybody's rolling high this round, which means John is gonna roll a 1. Because it wouldn't be funny unless he rolled a 1. Well, he actually rolled well, too. I think that was the lowest roll of the 4 of us, but it was still high. Now that I am graduated from university, though, expect to see streams come up more often. I'm pretty much going to be working probably nightly. Like, every night I'm going to either be working on, like, my writing stuff, I'll be streaming, or I'll be, like, updating stuff for streams, like updating a raid, like doing some sort of work to improve stream, if not working on uploading YouTube stuff, because I need to do that as well. I'm still trying to figure out the balance for it, so for now I've kind of got like 3 streams a week. I'll probably do writing stuff twice and working on YouTube stuff twice. Do like a 3-2-2 split. That'll probably be the best way to do it. There's no point to what I picked, so I might as well just pick whatever I want. There's no logic to this at all, because even the AI can just change it if it wants. I'm just hitting the buttons over and over, making the controller rumble like mad. The game wanted to lure me into a false sense of security, and now I'm feeling sad. Like, if it was actual human players, I might have a chance at it, because I could outthink them, but you can't outthink stupid, kids. It's an important lesson to learn. You can't outthink stupid. Seven. Nice. I'll take that. I actually don't remember where you go. So I might be able to race her forward, is what you're saying? Alright. I might as well try. Still finals this week, so I might be able to come more often. I would do YouTube content, but Kappa, yeah. Yeah. It's a whole giant big issue. But if nothing else, I could at least have them, like, ready to go. Maybe I do, like, I don't know, like, for the start of the stream, like, just play an episode off of Windows Media Player or something so you guys can see it that way. I don't know. I feel like for all the work that I did of, like, making the logos and the layouts and the sound design for that, I'd at least want to be able to show it, you know? Like, it's not Todd levels of amazing when I'm talking about Terraria Hardcore. It's not, like, his level of good. But it's still pretty cool. And also, it would kind of undermine the work that, you know, everybody else took, the other people playing besides me, took out of their schedules to come play it with me for a while. Trust me, there's nothing worse as, like, a YouTube creator than, like, having this great idea and getting, like, a 90% of the way through it and then having to scrap it for some reason. It's the worst feeling ever. Yeah, I don't know why the AI's not smart enough to be able to, like, move and jump while they're in, like, they can't jump and move in the air at the same time for some reason, and so they always get nailed by the ground pound. I will admit, this is a better version of this game than Pogo a Go-Go is from Mario Party 7, but it's still not too terribly hard. Usually the team of 3, unless they're all AI, should win this every time. In before I lose that later. Ding dong. This could be good, or it could be bad. No, it's bad. It's also weird seeing items, like, less frequent, too. Like, nobody has any items right now that haven't for a couple turns. Like, everybody got one from the caps machine, and then they used it or threw it, and now it's just... Like, until now, no one's had anything again. I got lucky in the start in the fact that I actually got a good item from it in the mushroom, so that I was actually able to use it on myself rather than throw it down. Alright, me and Tim. Oh, please don't be IDUFO. I remember how that one went with Tim. 60% of the time it works every time. Yep. That's how mathematics work. I'm not turning this thing that fast, Yoshi. Come on now. Finish! I was probably starting with, like, hitting the buttons, like, the left and right together, probably, like, 6 times a second, and by the end of that, I was down about 3 times a second, and he was still getting hit. Oh well, we won. So that's the important thing. You know, I might actually show off a round of Card Party after this, because it's an extra mode in this game that's actually really good. I actually kind of think it's better than the main game, if I'm being honest. A bone. Oh, okay, that works. Hopefully I won't need that, but you never know. I don't think we've ever told that story on stream. I mean, it's not my story to tell. That's Harmless Guy's story. It's not exactly a very interesting story. He just kept rolling really low one time we played this, where he got like a ridiculous amount of ones in a row, like 5 or 6 ones in a row. And then finally he rolled a 2 and he's like, oh, it's a 2! As if he was finally making actual progress. Oh, right, and that one where you roll a dice block and then everybody else loses that number of coins. Where it's got, like, the slowest animation in the world. Mario Can-Can. I was about to start doing the Can-Can thing, and then I'm like, wait, that's the wrong one. That's the chicken dance. We open up a can of Wombat. Aw, we get the balloons. That's lame. We did it! We freed the balloons! Yeah. Now it really is Mario Party. Wow, that was a lot of balloons in that can. Oh, probably should have left that on screen for anybody curious. The bone is like the boo repellent. It stops you from being stolen from by Chain Chomp, which is the boo of this game. So it would prevent me from losing a star or coins. Which is why I was excited to pick it up. That's a very good one to have. You don't actually use it, you just have it in your inventory. A bone? Undertale, anyone? Don't you mean Deltarune? I have played Undertale, I have not played Deltarune, or seen anything of it. And Undertale, I mean, it was alright. It came at a time where I was playing a lot of games similar to that, so that's probably why it didn't particularly stand out for me. I don't know, though. Whoever smelt Haroon Deltarune, well played. I was about to say, that better be the lowest of low numbers, Mr. Waluigi. He doesn't get those either, they just go away. It's not like the Vampire Candy in 8. Also, I'm going to mute my mic for a second to blow my nose. Much better. Like I said, I'm pretty much over the cold, but I need to get all that junk out of my nose, because, you know, better out than in, as they say. I don't know what accent that was supposed to be. He looks like he's doing a dance. Ring around the rosy. Yes, this is as stupid as it looks. Yep, Yoshi messed it up. Good job. Because I didn't want to get in his way, so I had to go back the other way, and at that point, there was nothing I could do. I should have just, like, intentionally rolled Waluigi towards them to knock them out, so I would have had the field to myself. It would have been way easier that way. Oh well. This was the advances. Yeah, advances converts all your capsules. I'll pass on that, thanks. But I will take this. Dude, I know there's not that many star spaces, but it was just there for the first star that I collected earlier. Also, I could use some money, so I'll take this as well. Nice. That makes up for the 10 that I lost from the Hammer Bro earlier. It's also nice knowing that my star can't be stolen from me by Chain Chomp right now, I'm not gonna lie. If I remember correctly, the Wiggler is 30 to use on yourself. It's 20 or 30, and you still have to pay for the star, I believe. So if it is 30, she's gonna need 7 more coins. I don't know why, but her scream just sounds so emotionless. It's like if you're falling and you just went, It's like if you weren't actually scared by falling, but you had to scream to make a noise so, like, that someone would notice that you're falling. That's probably the noise you would come up with. Later, skater. Yeah! I'll take anything over Coney Island. This'll make up for the skating that I'm no longer able to do. I don't know if I ever told this story, but I actually used to rollerblade a lot as a kid, and I've talked about having poor balance, and it was actually because of rollerblading as a result of one time I tried to take a jump really funny, and I ended up twisting not one but both of my ankles, not horribly, but like bad enough to where just never quite had the balance after that again. Ah, so close.
Yeah, Waluigi the winner.
So yeah, to this day I've never. Well, I have rollerbladed since then, but it was like I was awful. I actually used to be really good, and I didn't use like I used the proper like inline blades, like the ones where it's just 3 wheels in one line as opposed to like 2 and 2. Like how you'd see wheels on a car. I think 10 capsules is too far away, and I don't want to get rid of the bone anyway, so... I guess I could throw it, though. I did it! I won the game, I landed on Bowser. That was the whole goal of this, right? Was to land on Bowser? I win. It's a Bowser minigame! The loser must hand over all capsules. Oh, if Yoshi could lose this, that'd be phenomenal. Scalding Culture. Oh, is this a luck-based one? I'm pretty sure it is. Lame. Alright, well, I know my strategy at least. Because I want Yoshi to lose the ability to steal a star from me, I need to pick whatever he picks, because if we both lose it, he loses the ability to steal a star. If we both win, I still have the ability to negate whatever he does. So he's going for X, so I am also going for X. I'm surprised it took Bowser 5 seconds to knock down that one tiny-ass piece of wood that was blocking the door. Alright, cool. At least Yoshi lost the chain chomp. Everyone's dead. No one gets any items.
Finish!
Let it be known that Bowser supports equality. He might murder, but at least he's murdering everyone, so... I don't even remember what the other two had, but they're gone now, so... Coulda, shoulda, woulda, spilled milk. Bye, Bowser. Always a pleasure. Watch him just get another chain chomp from this one down here. Are we gonna get to see the miracle, 4 red spaces? It's the Koopa Bank. Give us your money. That's what it should just say. Give us your money. It's like insurance. It's supposed to be there to help you, but you don't have a choice. Which kind of negates the purpose a little bit when you think about it. Of course, the Bowser knew that no one was in Cauldron. Yeah, I mean, probably. The game probably did, in fact, know that. I love how his right leg is just clipping through the ground there. Left leg if you're counting the one that's facing the camera. Banking coins. This is the one where you jump at the thing, right? Yep. I believe this, if I remember correctly, and I don't know how I remember this, I think this was the very last minigame I unlocked when playing this game. Well, he wasn't gonna go for it. I had to try, right? Jeez, we cleaned up. That is insane. Almost 3 times the amount the other team got. Well, Yoshi's got the coin star for sure now. You're welcome. And I've got 64, which is always a good number to have. Speaking of good numbers, there's a 1. It feels like that's one of like the better coin collectors of Mario Party in terms of like both sides can get a very hefty amount. And it kind of has to be the 2v2s that'll be that way, or the free-for-alls. Because if you get 1v3s that are coin collectors, one side's getting shafted, and it's usually going to be the team of 3. Whether they share the coins or not, like... Because remember, like, in Mario Party 1, you'd have, like, coin shower flower, and the person that was on the flower would get, like, 40 coins, and the individuals would get, like, maybe 2 or 3 if they were really lucky. Or, what's another example from 2? Quicksand Cash was a 1v3 collector. And usually the one player, not always, they didn't always get the most money. Sometimes somebody would get lucky and get all the bags, like the coin bags, but most of the time they'd usually make out okay. Example from 3, the team-based one, there was like the one where you have to control, the one player would control the boat and would go and pick up coins, and the other 3 would be on the surfboard or the waveboard lines behind them. Mazed and confused. Nope, coin cash. Is this the break your head on the bricks? Yeah, it's break your head on the bricks. I'm impressed it's been almost a full year and I still remember which ones are which here. Because by all intents and purposes, I should not remember these as well as I do. Can I please get through here? The sad thing is, I barely made it up to the second level at all, and I still got the most coins because I got the ones that had multiple in them. That's the sad part. I might actually be able to catch Yoshi on the coin star now. I feel like if we keep getting coin collectors, I'm going to have more than 200 coins from minigame wins by the end of this. Because I probably picked up, what? I had 25 and 36, so I picked up over 50 coins in those 2 games alone. And I haven't lost too many of them, I don't think. Like, I've lost some minigames here and there, yes, but I don't think I've lost a lot of them. Like, I lost the Monty Mole one. I did lose that one. The one where Waluigi was on the ball and trying to run me over. I don't think I lost any others. Unless I'm just forgetting, which is entirely possible. Oh good, luck-based. Excellent, that's what I wanted. I wanted a luck-based game. That I had to wager my star, that I had no say in wagering. Yep, he won. Because it was luck-based and I couldn't do anything. That's just how it works. I will say, for all the crap that I give the later Mario parties like 9 and 10, the option to turn luck-based games off was the best decision that they ever made. Ever. I get that there should be some luck involved, otherwise it's just not going to be fun because the better, like the high-skilled players are always going to win. But man, is it frustrating when you have no control over anything. Like, having the chance level of it is fine, but you have to gauge it well. When it's like, think about it. Okay, so he picks up an item he had no control over getting, other than saying no. The item was given to him at random. He didn't buy it. He uses the item and picks me and gets a random minigame and wins. Like, just a bit too much randomness involved there. It feels like most strategies aren't calculated in this game so much as, like, you just kind of happen to fall into an idea. Like, you can't set up a multiple turn calculation here. It's like, oh, I got this item, so I need, like, the closest you get is like, oh, I get a chain chomp, I need to hold on to this until I get 11 more coins, and then I can steal a star. Like, that would be the closest calculation you could really get. But you're not going to set up for, like, a multiple item combo, because you can't. You're just going to luck into the items if you do. So while it kind of does promote the idea of, like, having to think about things another way compared to the standard of Mario Party, something's definitely missing, like, for sure. I do like that minigame, though. That's another good one. We've gotten largely pretty good minigames on this thus far. I'll be taking that lead back that was rightfully mine before you stole it away. I've already forgotten where the star even is now. So Daisy's got happening. I'm pretty sure Yoshi still has coin. I think he was higher up than 103 at some point. I definitely have minigame for sure. So that means everybody's at 2 except for Waluigi currently. If I'm correct. Ding dong. Yeah! Oh, great, one of those. And now you're on my team. You're probably going to be dueling me the first chance you get for my star. The only way I'm not wagering that star is if Yoshi's ahead of me in coins when it happens, and then he might go after first place. Please don't put me on the slingshot duty. Alright, I'd rather be on the bucket duty, even though I don't really like either of these positions. Dude, you gotta pick something to shoot at here. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure at least half of the ones that I got were from the enemy shooting those down. It also helps when you realize that game functions a lot like Coney Island does, and the fact that whoever gets there first, if they don't move, as long as they don't move, they're fine. Because if you start moving to try to, like, counterbalance somebody pushing you, it can actually give it to them, but if you don't move, then they can't push you. The only difference is with Coney Island, you're dealing with actual levels of height because of the ice cream, and this one, it's a flat level for all characters, so if you get there first, then they can't push you out of the way. The only way you don't get that point is if you move, or if it turns into the spike things and hurts you. But as somebody who's been on the duty of having to shoot them down, the target cursor feels a little too loose, actually. Like, it's almost too sensitive. It's really weird. It's very hard to explain, though. Let's just say it's not good and leave it at that. A chain chomp. Oh, great. Well, he's about to spend 20 coins here, so that means he'll have less money to steal my star. He's also in the best position to get to the next one, because it's probably going back to where it was again. There are other spaces. I know it can appear on the actual train tracks, too. Or minecart tracks, whatever you want to call them. Alright, what are we playing? How about a battle? Nope, no battle. Ah, good old dodge bomb. I miss playing dodgeball. Good memories of being able to hit people in the face. What are we without our modern day equivalent of stoning? You did it, John. I'm proud of you. So the real question is, did Yoshi throw that to, like, blow us both up, or was it the bomb exploded that either I threw or that he held so close to me that it blew both of us up? Unfortunately, there's no way of knowing because that game always ends in 5 seconds. I don't know why they give a minute time limit on that game. 10 seconds would probably be plenty. But now we're at the last 5 turns. Let's take a look at the scoreboards. I'm in first, Yoshi right behind, Daisy slightly behind, John is in dead last. All things considered, it's actually pretty close. So the bonus is what it usually is. Blue and red spaces are worth triple. Meaning the blues are worth +9 and reds are worth -9. Pretty much an entire minigame win now. Which is why I'm about to land on another red space. If there was a red star in this game, I'm pretty sure I'd have it right now. Because that's at least my 5th one. Unfortunately, this puts Waluigi in a really good position to use either the chain chomp or the duel, or both, on me. He's throwing it down, okay. One heck of a throwing arm you got there, my man. Best game ever less than 5 seconds. I meant dodge ball, not dodge bomb, but yes, that is true. That one only lasted 5. That wasn't even 5 seconds, I don't think. I think that's close to like 3. Alright, so he needs 15 to use it on himself, plus another 30 to steal, so it might be in my best interest to actually lose this on purpose so he'll target Yoshi instead of me. So I'm actually going to throw this one, I think. If he's going to steal, I don't want him to steal from me. I already had one of my stars stolen from me. People that have been watching my Mario Party, astutes, that should not have taken you guys 4 seconds. I'm just saying. Astute observers of this game will note that whenever I lose a duel game, I'll say that I lost my star, but if it's a luck-based duel, I'll say my star was stolen from me, as in I had no control. Somebody pointed that out to me the other day, and I was like, yeah, that is entirely true. I'll put it there, I guess. I don't know. There's no point, there's no star for items used, so... I'm gonna guess a mushroom. Nope. But I do hear a Bowser. Tracy0434, thank you for the follow. Enjoy your dancing Bowser. He was here earlier. He was busy stealing everybody's orbs. Because we all lost, so... He was in fact here earlier. Maybe he'll show up again in a later board. Since we're about done with this one, we will be moving on to another one. I don't know which one I'm going to play next, though. I'm kind of leaning towards one of the N64 ones. I mean, I'd have to, like, run an intermission and hook that up, but I'm kind of leaning towards one of the N64 ones. But keep in mind, once again, if you stick around and earn enough points, then you can just decide for me. Okay, I think since that thing has been put down, I think more people, or the same amount of people have landed on it. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I've already seen that video. I actually have seen that video. That's done by, I can't remember his name. He's really funny, though. He's a guy who used to work for NASA, actually. He uses a lot of, like, science, physics, mathematics, that sort of thing, to, like, test out real-life things. And so one of the things that happened was he had a package stolen off his front porch. And so he started devising a way to make a fake package that would, like, glitter bomb people if they stole it and opened it up, and it would record it all. It would, like, spray fart spray in the room, that kind of thing. But he made a second video where he made a more adept one where it'd be easier to track, you know, that kind of thing. It would make, like, fake police sounds, like the police were homing in on the package. It's very interesting to watch how he does all this kind of stuff. Adios! I do need to make more of those, too. I need to make more, like, the actual commands. Like, the exclamation mark stuff. I might do more of those when I get a chance to. For now, though, it's the last 3 turns. It's still anybody's game as I continue to roll poorly. Actually, it might not have been a bad idea for him to use that on himself. He could have potentially gotten the chain chomp into his hands. This is kind of another issue with 5, is because it's hard to move around, and a lot of times you don't want to use the items on yourself, and there's no way to buy the items to use up your coins. Coin totals usually get pretty dang high in this game. Oh, well, the capsules are getting shuffled anyway, which is good news for me, because since I have none, I have nothing to lose here. But since Yoshi is the one that activated it, it should, yeah, not give me anything. It's supposed to be a truly random shuffle, but if you ever pay attention, the person that activated the space is always the first person to get a capsule, and then it goes in turn order from there. So if the 4th player activates it, and there's 2 capsules, 4th place and 1st place in the turn order, they're going to be the 2 that get the capsules. It's not truly random. I get that they do need to be divided in some regard evenly, but I feel it's kind of a... And it probably programming-wise, it's easier to do it that way, but I do feel like it's a bit of a cop-out to be like, 2nd place activated it, so 2nd place is the first one to get an orb every single time. That just seems kind of cheap to me. Again, it'd be interesting to like be able to truly dive into the programming this and learn more about it. It's not something I would do in university if I went back for like a master's or anything, but like on my own time, I'd totally love to be able to kind of like break it down and find out more about it. I'm just pressing all the buttons at once, so I don't even know what I'm gonna get. That's weird. It's almost like it was much easier for the CPU than me. I mean, if I truly had my way about it, in terms of luck-based games, I would put one luck-based in the free-for-all, one in the 1v3s, one in the 2v2s, and one in the battles. None in the duels. Zero. Just none. None in the duels. Everything else, fine. Throw it in there. But for the duels, where stuff that is important is at stake, no. And there's already some that are kind of luck-based anyway, like Light Up My... or not Light Up My Night. Something's Amiss, that's what it is. I don't know why I was blanking on the name there. I think that's in this one. It might be in 6. Actually, yeah, it is in 6. But not one of these ones where it's like... it's a multi-round thing where people don't start at an equal spot. All the ones that are like the notebook ones where you flip through a notebook are the same way because it doesn't reset you back at page 1 each time. Like, somebody might make it halfway to the first point and not score, and then the second round will start, and it's just like, oh, you're just on the page, and so you just get it automatically. Like, if it's not equal for all players every round, then, like, it pretty much is random at that point. In the Nick of Time is that way in Mario Party 8 as well, where you have to move the clock hands, because it doesn't reset your position. It's kind of a big problem, actually. Alright, well, I'll make us proud. He's gonna steal back his star, isn't he? That's what I would do. She isn't first. Bark, bark, I'm a shark. Excuse me? Excuse me, I'm not a threat to you. I'm in 3rd. I'm gonna be last now. What a dick! Every other player was tied for bonus stars. We were each getting 1s. It's not like I was gonna sweep the bonus stars either. You jackass! What a cuck! You're gonna steal back the star she took from you. You're gonna steal mine instead? I'm the only player that has not stolen a star from another player. Yoshi took mine, Waluigi took mine, and Daisy took Waluigi's. Oh, you better swap places with me, you jackass. Oh, well, I guess that's kind of okay. He's gonna miss the star, but he didn't have the money anyway. Oh, this better be for, like, all the coins. Like, all the coins and make it something I can win. Yeah, all the coins. All 20 of them. Alright. Button mashing it is. This should have been for 50. I'm just saying, like, this should have been for high stakes. This could have put me into 2 bonus stars. And then at least I would have had a fighting chance to win. Now I'm gonna have to, like, just do, like, pull just some sort of miracle out in order to get the requirements for getting the coin star. Because I don't think getting that additional what, 9 coins is going to make a difference. I'm at 152, he's at 153. He would have to not get a blue space. Or I have to win the minigame, or not be on his team. If I'm on his team, then it's... At that point, it doesn't matter. It's over. Oh! Well, it's a good thing he's an idiot, unless he's getting Donkey Kong. No, he's not. He shouldn't have wasted the money. He should have just kept it. She can't reach it, and he can't reach it, so I think that's it. The problem is, I'm pretty sure Daisy has won this, because I'm pretty sure she has got Happening Star. And if Daisy gets any bonus star, then I can't beat her. I'm pretty sure I beat the other 2 idiots, but I don't think I beat Daisy. Which I guess in retrospect, if I had to lose to anybody, I'd rather lose to Daisy, because she's the only one that didn't screw me over. And it was a team that I was on with Yoshi, so it was a good thing he made that mistake. He inadvertently boosted me up from 3rd to 2nd with that. Because I didn't hit any happening spaces, so I definitely don't have it. The only way I pulled it off is if Yoshi sniped away the star from Daisy, the happening star, and I don't think she did. This turn is, like, impossible to make, I swear. Come on, AI, you can do better than this. Nice. Didn't make a difference in the long run, but still. Yeah, 171. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I got minigame, I'm pretty sure I got coin, and I'm pretty sure Daisy is happening. Which, you know, considering that both the stars I bought were stolen from me, 2nd place is actually pretty good. See, now I want to see the stats at the end, and I want to see what would have happened had Waluigi stolen from Daisy, who was in the lead at the time, instead of me. Like, I'm pretty sure it would have given me the win, but would it have boosted him up any positions? I think the answer is no. I think he was just in a Kingmaker position. And again, I'm at least happy I beat the 2 people that screwed me over. Okay, so coins and minigames, yeah, I almost had 200. 185 out of 200. I don't remember if it counts battle games in that. I think it does, since they're end of turn stuff, so if that had been worth more, I probably could have gotten it over 200. Most held at once, yep, did have that at the end. 19 blue spaces, 1 red space. Waluigi had 7 reds. Daisy was the only one with any happenings, so yeah, no one was beating that. Items used. Oh no, that's capsule spaces landed on, never mind. So yeah, he spent a while on the capsules and the red spaces. Granted, the capsule spaces could be red or blue, so it's really just these 2 that matter to get the 20. 1 Bowser that I hit, no DKs. Alright, so had Waluigi stolen that star from Daisy and not myself, it would have just flipped our positions. I would have had 3, Daisy would have had 2, Waluigi still would have had 2, and Yoshi would have had 1. So yeah, he was in Kingmaker position. He was in a position to choose the winner, but he could not win himself, so he was in Kingmaker position. Bummer. But again, that's Mario Party 5. You can't really go in and expecting that there's a good chance you'll win. It's kind of just, well, you're rolling the dice even more than usual. For now, though, let's go to Card Party, because I do want to show this off. I think there's a really cool bonus mode, and I wish it would come back. Not as a main gimmick, though. None of this mini star riding in a car stuff. No more of that. And then we'll flip over to another Mario Party. Alright, wow, that is a pixelated star in the background. Look at that. Yikes. No, I'll explain the rules as we go along if you haven't seen this before. We'll go with the standard board. Tragically, there is no Boo to choose, so I'll go with my, No, I don't want... It wouldn't let me move the mouse, or the... I don't want these guys. No. Yes. I want to actually be able to choose my character. I do not want to play as Mario. Oh, there's no up and down. There's only left and right. Okay. I want a Wario because he's who I used to play as. And by who I used to play as, I mean who I play as whenever Boo is not available. Bit of a shame you can't choose the characters for the AI, but whatever. Alright, so first thing you do, like normal, is decide the turn order. You just pick a card, and then they've got numbers on it, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 1 goes first, the 2 goes second. You get the idea. Waluigi, pick a card, okay? You've got lots of options. I'm going last because it's me. Yeah. That's me. Yeah, look at those angry eyebrows. So the way this works is there are no coins in this game. This is only dictated by stars. The map that you see, you uncover as you cross it. So when you step onto a new space, it unveils like all the possible directions you can go. The star cards are what you want to try to land on, because the star cards can either give you 1 star, 2 stars, or it can be a star, which will take away a star from you. The cards with the mushrooms are all items that you can use. They can give you things like mushrooms, they give you more dice, poison mushrooms that you can inflict on your opponents to reduce their dice, that kind of thing. And the event spaces can do a bunch of different things. They can send you back to your start space that you choose at the beginning here. They can send you to a random space. They can send everybody back to start. They can take a star card from you and give it to somebody else. They can take a star card from somebody else and give it to you. Bunch of different effects that can happen. It is important to note that you cannot start on a corner that has any sort of event like a mushroom or a star. So if you're wondering why no one did that, that is why. There also are no minigames in this. This is just straight up playing the card party. The game ends once all the star cards are collected. And I don't think there's any bonuses either. I think it's just once it ends, it ends. And yes, this is a proper standard die. It is not a 1 through 10. Warp Pipe, I think that's just what you'd expect for a Warp Pipe. I think it's just you roll a roulette, and whoever you land on, that's who you swap positions with. Meanwhile, down in the boonies, I don't know why he decided to start down here, but he did. I think there also is a rare chance that when you flip over a new tile, it can be a Bowser tile, but I don't remember what that does off the top of my head, so oh well. Yeah! I chose wisely. Nice work, Wario. You got a double star. All the way across the sky. Oh yeah, when you flip a new card and walk onto it, that doesn't count as a space for some reason. I don't know why, but it doesn't. So that's good, I guess. With Mushroom Power, you can roll 2 dice, and they're pink for some reason. I'm sensing some hostility over here. So yeah, like, seeing where the star configurations are, this really makes me wonder why Luigi and Waluigi decided to just start way down there. Pink Boo. Which will probably do nothing because he has no star cards. Who calls upon me? I'm in a bad mood, and when I feel this way, I like to cause trouble. Yeah, so since he had no star cards, he didn't lose any star cards. The important thing to know here is he takes away star cards, but he can also take away the star card as well and give it to another player, so it actually can work out in a weird way of two negatives equaling a positive. I don't know if the regular boos can take away the star card and give it to you, though, which would, of course, be bad, but I don't know if they can do that or not. Please roll low. Nope. The only one that can roll low is me. See, this is the problem now. He's just going to beat me at every star card. I'm pointing at the screen and laughing. What a shocker, of all things, it was the star card. Well, that's what you get for stealing what was rightfully mine. Alright, well, where are you going? Really? You're not gonna go? Ah, yeah, there you go. You can also find hidden dies that will let you roll again and add to your total. Like that. Another double. There can be multiple doubles, there can be multiple stars as well. I feel like by the time Luigi actually gets over here, everything's gonna be gone. There's the boo. Which means either I'm losing something or Yoshi is losing the star or the star. Nice job, Waluigi. I'm proud of you. So yeah, you pick the player and then you pick what to steal from them. So you can take their doubles and you can take their stars by accident. Luigi stayed out of last place by doing absolutely nothing. Proud of him. I would also totally love to own like little figurine pieces like this to use in an actual board game. I would totally be down for having those. What do we got? Yeah! Well, I know who I want to steal from. Nope, not him. We should go hang out with him. I heard Luigi loves ghosts. They're like his best friend. Well, Yoshi's gonna roll a 6, so that's unfortunate. Oh no, he actually didn't get it. Cool. Oh, is he gonna try to send me back to start? Nope. You've been sent to start. Well, good. That pretty much guarantees, unless he, like, lucks into something, that he's gonna be in last place at the end of this. Waluigi? Where you going, buddy? Well, thanks to Yoshi getting sent back to start, Luigi actually might get a star here. Knowing Luigi, he'll probably... Yep. Trying to snipe my star away from me when he could have gotten one for himself. Well, even if it's a star, I don't want you to have it. Ha! Serves you right, Luigi. This is mine. Now. See, you didn't want that anyway, Luigi. So now would be a good time for Waluigi to try and warp. He's got a 66% chance of getting what he wants. Makes proud, Wa. Oh, well, after he gets the start, I guess. Or not. Yeah, I don't even think he can get it with a 6. I don't think... Well, I think I could get it with a 6, depending on the layout. And apparently Luigi doesn't trust the layout to work in his favor on that one. I think I'm one away if the layout cooperates. Yeah. Yeah, this set will probably be the last turn, because I'm pretty sure unless Waluigi gets a 1, he's going to get it. I get it no matter what, or if Luigi doesn't get it. Yoshi's given up. Yeah, Waluigi got it. Will it be another star? Let's find out. Nope, it's another double. Okay. Alright, I think we know who won. And it's another Red Boo, which means he's losing something. With any luck, he'll go to Luigi. So he bites. Take this double star card. Hey! I like you, game. Maybe we'll keep playing this. I don't know. I thought for sure I was going to give it to last place. So what you're saying is, if this is not a star card, I've won. If it is a star card, I've lost. But if it is anything else, I've won. Well, there's nothing to do but find out. Please don't be a star. That would just kill me. No! Come on! That's lame. That's rude. Not only is that lame, that's rude. Maybe I'll steal somebody with Boo here. That'd be nice. Nope, that ain't gonna do squat. That just send me to the Shadow Realm. I mean, my card is purple, so it kinda is. Wait, there's more? Oh, I guess there's one star card left? Yoshi has a star chance. You can win a star with a roll of the die. I'm guessing it had the land face up, and he could have gotten 2. I've never seen that event happen before. Okay, so question, where's the star? Where's the star card? Wait, it said everyone? Does it warp everybody? Wait, I don't follow. What's going on here? Waluigi, I don't know what you're up to, but I don't like it. Was that warp pipe supposed to do something? Okay. Well, alright then. Oh, it does count as a space, alright. Okay, where's the dang star, then? Oh, it's like way down there. Okay. Well, I'm making great progress. You better not use that on me. Actually, it's roulette, isn't it? So I don't think he has a choice. Yeah, he might have wanted gone for Yoshi, but Waluigi doesn't exactly like Luigi, so... I might just try to uncover more of the board and try to find the Bowser. I might just run straight down that line for as long as I can. Four. I'm actually gonna grab this, just so we might be able to see more stuff. The mushroom, alright. I don't remember if there's a bonus for rolling doubles with the mushroom. I want to say yes, there is, but I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong. And I think with that, the game is over? No, he's going another way. For some reason. I'm pretty sure he could have ended the game right here and there, but maybe he didn't want to because he's in last, and even with a double, that would only put him at +1, which would still put him in third. There's the swap, which actually worked in my favor by, like, a substantial amount. I believe, unfortunately, ties are broken by a luck-based minigame, in case you were curious. I think I have done that before, and I'm pretty sure I lost. Unsurprisingly. So it looks like I am racing Mr. Luigi for that star. If it's another star. Hey, there's Bowser! I know it wasn't just spouting lies at you. I don't remember what he does, though. I assume he would, like, you know, kill you? Got some rotten gifts, and I'm feeling generous. Here's my present for you. Item shuffle. Oh, great. Well, I needed that, so thank you, Bowser. I appreciate you letting me keep the mushroom. Kind of wish you hadn't given it to Luigi, too, but... yeah, he will be getting it next turn. I have to get it now. So I need a 7 or higher. 7 is the average roll between 2 dice. But unfortunately... oh! 11! Okay! Never mind. I'll keep my mouth shut. I'll be taking that away from you, Mr. Luigi. Seriously? Seriously? I have 3 of the 4 stars, don't I? Ugh. You know, the sad thing is, despite all the stars, I'm still in 2nd place. I'm still in 2nd place. With -1, Yoshi gets last. Luigi broke even, and that got him 3rd. With all my bad luck, I still got 2nd, and Waluigi wins. Look at how excited he is. My god. That was so stupid. Now I know how Charlie Brown felt every time he tried to kick the football. It just got ripped away from him at the last second. It's like, oh, man, just to snipe this star. And it's like, nope, you're losing a point instead. Boo. That's lame. Alright. Trying to think about which Mario Party I want to do next. Do I want to hook up 3? That's the real question. I want to bother hooking up Mario Party 3 to play. And tonight I'm kind of leaning towards no. I kind of don't. So I think I'll leave it a mystery for everybody else. We'll cut to intermission for all of 30 seconds because I'm pretty sure I left them right here. Did I move them? Oh well, we'll switch to intermission while I change the game title and also change which game we're playing, and then I will see you guys in probably like, I don't know, 2 minutes roughly. See you guys in a bit. I did switch off the intermission GIF, right? Yep. Cool. Just making sure. That took a little bit longer than expected because I needed to grab the tampon. I.e. the microphone for the GameCube, in case you're wondering. If you don't know what a tampon is, don't worry about it. It's not important. That also probably means you're either a guy or not old enough to use them if you're in the female audience. So, again, don't worry about it that much. Right. I chose 6 because I just didn't feel like playing 7 or 4 off the top of my head, so by default it was 6. I played 8 recently for stream, so this was the choice, unless you guys wanted to see 9, and I'm pretty sure no one wants to see 9. So, don't have to worry about that. Cool. Let's go into party mode, shall we? Oh, actually, I need to make sure the mic is on. No. It might have gotten turned off in settings randomly. It does that sometimes. Because if you're gonna play one of the Mario parties at like 6 or 7, you have to have the mic on. It's not the same without the mic. And it was set off, so it's a good thing I checked. Keep Rumble on, sure. Yep, I was gonna say we should be playing all records, sounds, test the mic. No thanks, I know it's crap. It's not as good as mine, unsurprisingly. I'm sure somebody has modded their GameCube or Wii to be able to actually like use a proper mic, and it probably works way better. Unless the settings for it are just like so buggy and awful that it's actually worse. Which is also entirely possible. What was the last map you used? Well, if you're referring to the one we just played, that was Pirate Dream in Mario Party 5. If you're referring to the last one I played in this game, it was... For stream, I don't know. I usually play one of the first 3 boards or Castaway Bay. I don't like Clockwork Castle at all, and I've never been a big fan of the Star Stealing boards. I think for the heck of it, though, we're going to go with Castaway Bay. As much as I don't like the Mario's Rainbow Castle style game, I love the beach atmosphere of this one. In terms of how it looks, this one's my favorite by far. Sure, why not? I was trying to pick characters we haven't seen thus far. Since we've already seen Wario, Waluigi, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi, Luigi, Boo. What else do we have? Daisy and Yoshi. So, all characters we haven't seen thus far tonight. So, for anybody who has not seen this board before, okay, I'm starting to get worried about, like, being able to go in the top 2. This is really freaking me out. Of course, I did lose last time I went first. It seems to be that whenever I get put up high on the turn order, I just lose. It's like it almost directly correlates to it or something. It's so weird. The way this board works is, it is primarily linear. There's occasional branching paths to make it take less or more time to get to the star. And when you get there, you will either run into Donkey Kong or Bowser. If you run into Donkey Kong, you can buy a star for 20 coins, same as it is in most normal boards. If you run into Bowser, he will either take away 20 coins, or if you have a star, he will take away a star. So the idea is to get to him when he has Donkey Kong and avoid it when it is Bowser. That's why you might want to take the longer pathways. There are happening spaces that can change which one is in control, and also whenever somebody runs into one, it shifts into the other. So when somebody hits DK, it switches to Bowser. If somebody gets to Bowser, then it switches to DK. That is the long and short of the board. The way this particular Mario Party works is it features a day and night cycle, where after 3 turns, it will turn to night, and after 3 turns of the night, it will turn to day. Certain things will be available during the night that are not during the day, and vice versa. Typically, the big one in this board being that you can't use Boo to steal from other players unless it is nighttime.
Finish!
Yes, I have practiced how to do that one because you're controlling the left tires with the C, or the right tires with the C stick and the left with the analog stick. It controls like absolute garbage, and if anybody has played that before, you probably already were wondering how I managed to do that so well. A lot of practice is the answer. I'm actually kind of okay with the idea of, like, the goal is simple but not easy because the controls are tough. As long as the controls consistently work, like, work weirdly, but how they should, then it's fine. If they don't work how they should, then it's a problem. I'm gonna go with here. Unlike the Mario Party we just played, if you land on your own space, you don't take the penalty, you actually gain 5 points from it, so... there is that upside to landing on it this time. I'm trying to think if there's any other big differences between 5 and 6. The items are different, but you probably could have guessed that, so I wouldn't say that's a big difference. The stores are available once again, which is nice. So you can actually buy items, but you can also find them on the ground as well. This is kind of like where the... I'm not going to say standard Mario Party is, because the old ones didn't have items on the ground, but this is like what I prefer. I prefer random items on the ground and also ones you can buy and pick what you want. I like having both. I'm okay with not having the items on the ground if you can buy them normally, like the old Mario Parties 1, 2, and 3. But I guess 3 kind of... yeah, 3 actually kind of did that too, because you could find hidden blocks with items in them. So I guess 3 was really the first one to do that, wasn't it? The closest you could get to 2 would be like the item minigames, but for most of them you could control what you got, to some degree. They're all over there, which is bad. Because the AI is an idiot. Well, I did what I could, considering I had to go all the way over there. If you're playing with 2 people that know what they're doing, getting the 20 coins there is incredibly easy. It really isn't that hard. It's really not. I promise it's not hard. It's just the AI is an idiot. If you're wondering why I'm setting them to normal and not hard, it's just because, honestly, I've been picking less skill-based boards and more luck-based boards. And so I feel like this is kind of a counterbalance to the fact that they can just get incredibly lucky. Ooh, this is actually good. I will take this. Also, the bonus star for the coin star, I believe at this point has been swapped with the orb star, which is the most orbs used. I don't think there's any penalty for getting hit by the Spinies other than you get stunned and can't collect coins at the time. I don't think you'd lose anything from it. So, always a plus to say yes to that one. I believe that is the only happening space, -1 towards the very end, that is not changing the Bowser and DK. Everyone against the me. Oh god, it's a... Alright, where's the tampon? Talkie-walkie, sorry. I don't remember these. Oh, this one's awful. So I have to say forward, move back, right or left, and avoid getting hit and try to make it to the end. Let me read that one more time. Yeah, you can't say back, you have to say move back. And you can just walk off the edge of this too, which sucks. Alright, here we go.
Go!
Forward. 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 Right. Forward. Left. Forward. Forward.
Finish!
That's the first time I've ever seen anybody on the one side win that. Mostly because I was competing against 3 AI. All it takes is 1 human player and you can't do squat on that game. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, it's saying, like, oh, it takes a long time for the Spiny to get there. Yeah, you know what it also takes a long time to do? For the mic to register what you said. Which is also a big problem. Let me check the settings real quick. Fast, on, CPU, view. Okay. Sometimes stuff gets set to like default junk and I don't appreciate that. I'm sure there was like some factory reason for the whole idea of like having to go in and change it to save after every turn for older Mario parties, but that does not stop it from being annoying. Well, I hope you enjoyed all the money that you stole from me for 5 coins, because you got 5 coins. You didn't actually gain anything out of that, you just made me lose 5 coins, which really isn't that much. Since I'm about to get 3 of it back right now. Now it's his turn. So how is everybody doing tonight? Now that we're almost at Christmas, we're almost at the end of the decade too, which is weird. Maybe I should release a video like talking about the experiences of doing Let's Plays for a decade. Technically I didn't start till June, so I could wait half a year before doing that, but I might consider doing something like that. And not talking about it from like the people that are successful, like huge, like, you know, that really made a name for it, but just like the average kind of person where like you have a moderate audience and just kind of talk about what it's like, as opposed to, you know, all the huge big stuff of like, yeah, I got to go to every single TwitchCon and all this other stuff and yada yada, and just what a more realistic approach to Let's Playing is like, I suppose. Or just doing anything on live streaming, what have you.
Go!
Mario, please go away. You idiots!
Finish!
My god, you guys. Ugh. You know, the team of 3 actually has the advantage in that. He has to clean 4 things, and if we do it correctly, we only have to clean 3 each. But since some people took the long way around furniture to come and help me with something I didn't need help on. Like, 2 people tackling one thing does make it go faster, but like, just there's no point. Just go and get another one taken care of. Even if somebody is super slow, they're still getting it done, so just let them be. 3, 6, or 3, 6. I don't know what he landed there. I think it was a bomb. Nope, I'm good. $64 coins! Heck yeah! Everyone against the Italian. And the ultimate showdown of Italy versus Texas. The matchup everyone was waiting for. Wow!
Go!
So if you're wondering if this minigame is kind of boring when you're competing against the AI because it's like super easy to beat them and pretty much the only thing that can stop you is when someone jumps on your head that's on your team and shouldn't be jumping on your head. And so you might try and kill them to get them out of the way. The answer is yes, this is an incredibly easy one when you're competing against the AI in the one-player slot. Because you can pretty much just keep jumping around either clockwise or counterclockwise and there's not really much they can do. The thing that can actually kill you is much too slow, and they've got really no shot, no chance. The only way the team of 3 loses is if they're self-destructive and accidentally kill each other, and then the last person dies because they can't get out of the way. So pretty much, if the team of 3 wants to win that, then they can win, and the only way they'll lose is if someone decides that they don't want the team of 3 to get money. That's pretty much it. Unfortunately, it is the hardest to balance the team of 3, and I get that, because, like, 2v2, it's an equal amount on each team. Free-for-all, it's an equal amount on each team. It's, like, a team of 1 for all 4 people, but the number of players is equal. But 1v3, it's a little bit harder. coins. Too good. See, that's much better. Actually, like, got a proper profit out of that as opposed to Mario that didn't get anything. Yeah, I'll take some. What do you got? Ooh, there's a blue one. Those are usually good. Yeah. Kind of want the mushroom, but no, I'll take this. Again, I lost it earlier, but I do like the ability to not worry about having a star get stolen from you. The only reason I lost the item was because, again, a luck-based game. Yeah, no one's gonna try that while Bowser's in effect. It drops you down, like, a couple spaces away from where DK or Bowser is. And since he's an idiot, he's probably going to steal from me. Yep. I'd prefer to save it for a star, but really, if it stops him from getting something he wants, then that makes me happy. Yeah, maybe you should have paid attention to your opponent's items, dude. Like, there usually is a pattern to the orb, even the color of it. Like, the blue ones are usually the most powerful. That's like your chance times, your duels, your boo repellents, slash gadlight, or the actual stealing item. In later games, it's more obviously modified, and this one's a little bit too. The yellow ones are always ones that you have to land on, the red ones are the ones that you have to pass to activate. The blue ones are usually movement-based, so like a warp pipe or a mushroom or something along that line. Guys, you can fire faster than like one ball every 5 seconds, you know that, right?
Finish!
Okay, I did that myself. They didn't help me at all. Jeez, you two. This is, I am definitely feeling like a team of one right now for that one. Yikes. Maybe I should have cranked them up to higher difficulties, but, oh well. Too late now. Okay, I know what he would do if he was smart, but he's already made some questionable decisions. Speaking of questionable decisions, see, what he could have done is landed one space before and flipped it over to DK, but he might have known I could have sniped it, but it's also me, so there's a good chance I probably wouldn't have sniped it. What I'm saying is he's a dumbass. Bye, Mario. Alright, let's see what I got here. I believe that forces me to go the other way. How much time left? I do have 5, yeah. Great. So, no matter what I do, I'm screwed. It seems a bit fruitless to give you the option to go the other way when it's gonna flip the boats either way. Dude? I know he's your dad, but he's still gonna take your money. Besides, if there's one thing I can do well, it's roll incredibly low. What is everyone doing? They do realize it's Bowser, right? Now, if DK is actually in the spot to where you can get him right now, Bowser will actually fire at you. And if he hits you, you lose 10 coins. It might negate the rest of your roll, but I don't remember if it does or not. Either way, Toadette is also an idiot, so... Alright, what's the thoughts from the audience? Because I'm considering going into the start menu and upping their difficulty to hard. I don't know if that will affect their, like, decisions on the board, but I don't know. They're being kind of stupid right now. That's 2 people that actively chose to go to Bowser. And while I adore Bowser, that's not exactly the goal of the game. Battle? Nope. Smash dance. Nope, throw me a bone. Alright. Up it. Alright. Well, I can't up it during the minigame, but I'll do it after. Again, I don't know if it'll help their board intelligence, but I'm hoping it does, because yikes.
Go!
I swear, they're usually not this stupid on normal, but they're bad tonight. I mean, I wasn't expecting, like, peak performance or anything, but still. Yeah, I don't think I could have avoided that one. Bark, bark.
Finish!
Alright. It's actually let me get control. Here we go. Let's see if that fixes the internal stupidity. The answer may not surprise you. Not that that was him being stupid just there. He had no choice but to run into that after he'd already made his move. Nice, good roll. That's what I need to get to the star quickly. Meanwhile, at rolling a 10. Oh, great. I'd like to keep my money, if at all possible. I know that's like asking for lightning to strike in the same place 10 times in the span of 30 seconds. Oh good, I'm left out of it. Hallelujah. If I'm left out of chance time, it's a good day. Unbelievable, the results are in! Bowser Jr.'s a moron and now can't get the star, because he doesn't have the money. Granted, he couldn't control chance time, but still. Should have placed it one up higher, I guess, but I think somebody was on that space. And tragically, you can't place an item on a space that somebody occupies on that turn. Not quite sure why, but you can't. Verbal Assault. Which one is this? Is this the one with the colored thing? No, it's not. One player commands a heavy armed battlecraft. They have the 3 have to destroy it. I have fire, missile, drop bombs, and laser. There's also a hidden command that is called Goomba, and I think Wrench is the other one, but they're both kind of crap. So, fire, missile, drop bombs, and laser. Laser, if I remember correctly, is the most effective one. Drop bombs. Drop bombs. Laser. Missiles. Fire. Laser. Laser. Wrench. Laser. Missiles. Missile and laser are my best options here. Bye, Mario! Apparently, bye, Mario equals Goombas. Laser. That was dumb. I should have done laser. Missiles. Missiles. Well, maybe if you had moved from where you were standing, you wouldn't have gotten hit 3 times. The little bulb things that were, like, popping off my ship, that was my health, so they weren't even halfway done to killing me. Yeah, the idea is you want to try to be agile and not get hit, in case you were curious what they were supposed to do. That is not, however, what they did. Yikes. If I'd known that, I probably would have upped them to harder before that. Here's the other happening I was mentioning. Please pay homage to the mushroom spirit and ask for his favor. Pay your respects. Ask for the spirit's favor? Well, of course. I'll always pay my respects to the almighty mushroom rock. The request has been granted. The mushroom spirit will now give you a gift. Enjoy. And a metal mushroom orb. That protects you from the traps you have to pass. Now here's the... Oh, well, I think it unfortunately does flip the ships either way, even though he can't afford it. So that sucks. Yep. Yeah, it is Bowser now. So thanks to the combined idiocy of these three, no one has gotten a star, and it will continue to remain that way unless somebody flips the switch at the last second for me to get one. Alright, what do we got? Odd card out. Nope. Yeah, blooper scooper. Because when I think blooper, I think poop jokes, I guess. I don't know. The rules are pretty simple, don't die. As is the case with many Mario Party games, don't die. Comboed! Yep, I got comboed, nothing I could do. Or sorry, I got comboed! Mario, you're so gonna die. He actually could have gotten out of that, he was just an idiot and didn't know any better. That was funnier than it should have been. Meanwhile, man, I really should have put that trap right there. I don't even remember what it was anymore, but I should have put it there. Hey, now for someone to ruin it. Like I said, if there's one thing I can do well, it's roll incredibly low. And someone's gonna muck this up for me, I know it. I know someone's gonna ruin my day. They would do well to not, because then I will target them for the rest of the game. Well, you can't snipe it anymore, Toadette. All I have to do is roll, period, and I can't roll a 0 in this game. This is not Mario Party 3DS. I'm willing to bet if you could roll a 0 in the Mario Party franchise, like just as a whole across the board, I probably wouldn't enjoy the games that much. Because I would just be at start, not moving for half of the game. Well, she did try to snipe it. Alright, well, one person can still ruin it for me, so we'll see what Mario does next round. Gondola Glide. Let's do it. For whatever reason, I'm not very good at this button masher. I'm not quite sure why.
Go!
Well, it got pretty close to the record, so... I don't know if that record is good or not, but I guess for my standards, since I'm assuming I set that record, then I did a good job. I probably don't want to know what the world record is for that minigame. Which is why I'm going to look it up anyway. Don't screw this up for me, Mario. He legitimately thought about it, though. Yep. I'm not going to check proper what the world record is for. I'm just going to see like the first things that pop up on the search. Well, let's see what we have. 3, 0, 3, 0. But there's a store. And I kind of like the option of being able to buy something, so... because I don't want my star to get stolen. Again. Well, according to Speedrun Wiki, the record is, for Gondola Glide is 22 seconds and 50 milliseconds, and my time was lower than that, so I'm gonna say that's wrong. And only one person is listed as holding that record, so I guess they were playing with an AI? That would be my guess. It's probably just with an AI set to the highest difficulty. At least he was smart enough not to steal from me this time. According to this file, the fastest completion is 23 seconds and 21 milliseconds, which is also slower than my time that I just did. There we go, here's a proper one. 17 seconds, 95 milliseconds, which was lower. So that's losing more money to Bowser. And I'll check one more. Wow, no. Oh, this is just the story mode of Mario Party 6. Don't care about that then. And the sad thing is, too, about that one that was, I would presume was playing with the AI, is there is a brutal difficulty, so it is also entirely possible that they were competing with an AI that was a higher difficulty than the one I was playing with just a second ago. I hope that is not true, but you never know. Mario, maybe cover your side of the board a little bit better, dude? Yeah, there's nothing I could do there.
Finish!
Well, at least we stopped them from scoring. And by at least we stopped them from scoring, I mean at least I stopped them from scoring. You know, when we do the next marathon, maybe I just need to send to, like, the highest difficulty possible. Because I'm really starting to get a little concerned here. I don't think there's any, like, pass. No, there's not. The closest one is that one, and that's not very close. Alright. Drug him on up. At least he actually used it when DK was in effect this time. I was about to say, and then he wastes all his money so that he can't afford the star again. It's so weird that they can't decide if they want Donkey Kong to have teeth or not. It's like sometimes he just has like none at all, and then other times he has like these big giant denture looking things. I personally, I think he looks better without the teeth in his model, but that's just me. Oh, what's happening? Guess you're losing money. Get comboed. Enjoy your blue space, Mario. Well earned. I'm probably not going to get there in time, but if I do, I'm going to steal Bowser Jr.'s star. Yeah, I can't get it. But if I'm slow enough, which is much more likely, then I will try and steal Bowser Jr.'s star. Or Mario's if he somehow gets one. But since it's on Bowser right now, I don't think that will be happening. Cannonball fun. Nope, memory lane, alright. Well, since my memory's horrible, this should go well. Even though I usually do pretty decent on this one. Because I usually categorize it by numbers. So all the way across, up 3, and then 5. Or 4, rather.
Go!
I could have gone faster, but, like, just wanted to stop and be sure. I wasn't racing against another human, so no big deal. Woo-ha! Back today means the house has been burned to the ground. I guess, I don't know, maybe it's like a vampire house. Like the house itself can't stand the light, and so it just melts. Good job, you got doubles! Too bad that bonus is going away when you run into Bowser. Not quite sure why you're booking it to him. I think I'd rather try to take the raft if I get the option for it. And if not, maybe I'll hit the duel, and if not, maybe I'll get the pink boo, I don't know. Man, I should have laid that trap there. Like, everybody's landed on that space at least one time now. Team Evil against Team Slightly Less Evil. Pixel perfect. Nope, bodybuilder. This feels like it should be like a best of 3 game or something, and it's not. It's really weird. And it's really easy too. You just hit the button the one before what you need.
Go!
Yeah, thanks AI, you threw it. So I had to hit the button earlier than normal in hopes we could snipe it from them. Couldn't even get the full red robot that looks like a knockoff of Emperor Zurg from Toy Story. Well, enjoy your Bowser space. That's the, what, second time? Third time he's run into Bowser? It's at least the second, for sure. Well, that undid your bonus from the double coins and your win from the minigame. Bowser's having a lot of fun with that cannon. Oh, please go up. You're a doofus. And Toadette got back the coins that were taken from her earlier. Yep, I'm gonna take it. It's worth potentially losing the coins for the chance to get a star. I don't remember if it negates the rest of your roll, though, is the thing. Oh, I guess he didn't fire at all. Okay, that works. There's a chance he won't fire at all. It's just not very high. And I figured since I was in first, he'd do it, but since he did not... Monkey. See, like, he had his teeth in that pose a second ago, and then whenever he gives you the star right here, now they're not there anymore. The magically materializing dentures. That'll be the next Magic Treehouse book. That's what they'll have to find. I'm gonna run by the shop again, honestly. If I could get like a gold mushroom, then I would probably try and wait for night to appear and then just run and steal Bowser Jr.'s star. If you've got a 1-star lead on the next highest player, and you've got the coin lead on him, you're in a pretty good spot, all things considered. You don't have to be, like, leaps and bounds ahead of people to beat them in this one. Because typically the star count here is pretty low by comparison to a lot of other boards, especially Fair Square.
Go!
In the meantime, let's help this very confused Shy Guy. Guys, get out of my way. Mario, get out of the way! No, I didn't want that. Mario, it's always you. Get out of the way. Well, thankfully Mario still didn't win, despite blocking me at least 4 times. Maybe that guy should hire some additional help if he's that behind on giving people their mail. People got bills to pay, man. You can't just having stuff come in late and having them get fined for something that wasn't their fault. I wonder what does happen in that instance, where like a bill shows up and it's like, yeah, we need you to pay this by this date, and it was supposed to be sent on this date and then wasn't. I would assume that's on whatever bank caused, or bank, whatever mail delivery service caused that problem. Yeah, I'll take one of these. These are always nice to have. You can't afford it. Six, 5, 4. She will be dueling, probably. Yep. Dueling me, 4-star, wagering her money. It's not paranoia if you're correct 100% of the time. Alright, where's the luck-based game? Actually, none of those are. That's probably the worst one to get, though. Remember the one that I mentioned earlier that had the controls where the C-stick was the right wheels and the analog stick was the left? Yep. Except this one is a lot harder because instead of being on a track, you're fighting somebody, so you have to adapt a lot more. Bye. Well, thanks for the money, Toadette. I do appreciate that. Pleasure doing business with you. The good news is at least if Bowser Jr. lands on that, if he wants my star, he's going to have to bet his. He has no choice. He doesn't have the 40 coins to wager. I kind of don't like the fact that you can bet coins to force someone to bet a star. I think that's kind of lame. I know it's more coins than the star is worth, but still. Well, I don't particularly care for this minigame, so I'm just going to hang out. I'm sensing some hostility due to the fact that you challenged me to a duel and you lost. Mario, you can drop out at any time, man. I don't care if you win this or not. Appreciate it. That one is much too hard to win as the team of 3. They could have kicked 10 seconds off that 30-second timer and she still would have won. Like, cool idea, but man, really hard to win as the team of 3. Maybe if the beam took more time to charge, it'd be a little bit more fair. Or if the laser itself was just a little, not a lot, just a tiny bit slower. And we're doing the huge. Alright, so he threw down a bomb. I don't think I'm going to hit it anyway, and even if I do, I don't really care about that penalty. Honestly, the penalty of having a roll is not as bad as some of the other penalties that you could take, like this apple egg, for example. Alright, so are you going to waste the money to give Mario a chance to steal my star? Yep, that's exactly what you're going to do. And then you proceeded to lose the rest of your money. Now Toadette will be stealing my money, and Mario will be stealing my star. Because despite the fact it's a 4-player game, we're going to treat it like a 3v1. Congrats on your 2-coin gain. Well worth the effort. Pop star. Yeah. Is the one where you're in the bouncy balls? No, different one. I was thinking one where the one player's in a spiked ball and you have to try to pop the other 3.
Go!
I'm not gonna try and wait for these idiots to coordinate this. There's just no way. And even then, the one player has to, like... If 2 people are coordinating, the one player's got to mash it like a madman to have even a chance at winning that one. Like, I'd say if it was the one player was a human and one of the 3 on the 3 was a human and the rest were AI, then there might be a pretty even chance. But if there's more than one human on the team of 3, I guarantee you that the team of 3 is going to win. I'm just going to use this to up my count. Again, I don't really care if I take the penalty or not from the bomb. I don't know what that is, but I know I don't want it. So I'm gonna have to steal back my star, which kind of sucks. Yeah, Toadette is actually smart for once. She's gonna save that way for Bowser Jr. to screw up. She's just gotta hope that she doesn't outroll him naturally. Money belt. Nope, I should have gone with my gut. Oh well. Let's smash some dances.
Go!
Thanks, guys. That did not hit me. It already got picked, dude. You don't need to come over here.
Finish!
X's and O's. Strikes and gutters, even though gutter is a hyphen basically on the bowling scoreboard, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it actually says 0 or an O or anything like that. Alright, Mario, go take my star. Unless you're going down there for some reason, which I doubt. Yep. Enjoy it while you got it, because it's going right back to me. Yeah, I feel that was deserved. Alright, now what do I want to roll here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to roll a 9. If I roll a 10, I just land on the same space as him, and... Wait a minute. Duels are in effect. It might be worth the 10 coins. I want to do it. I'm going to take that star back, and then I'm going to take all his coins away, too. That's what he gets for stealing my star. You want to mess with the other players, fine, but you don't mess with me. If I really wanted to be a jerk, I could take Koopa Kids and then steal his, but I feel Mario deserves to learn a lesson here, and he's going to learn not to steal from me. Sorry, was just double checking something right there. The Twitch app, again, is not the most reliable, but it said I went offline, so I had to make sure that it wasn't that case. That's probably the one I'd want the most, yeah, T-5. This is just a timing game, it's not too hard.
Go!
Done. Like I said, not hard. Having fun isn't hard when you have a library card. And you're also getting to watch Mario fly through the stratosphere for his poor life choices. Adios! So not only did I get my star back, I basically stole about the equivalent of what he needed to steal a star from me, because it takes 40 and I stole 38 away from him. I'm not going to say he learned his lesson, but with no stars and no coins, he's not going to be able to do that again. There are not enough turns left in the game for him to get all the way back around there. It is Bowser right now, if I remember correctly. What I don't remember is how many turns are left. I think it's like 2? 2 left, maybe? Conveyor bolt. With Toadette as the one. Very unfortunate. I feel like this game's a little bit more fair during the daytime equivalent, where the one player's in the cloud, but with the team of 3, this is like wicked hard, yeah. That wasn't Toadette being a bad AI, that's just a really, really rough minigame for the one player. Really not much she could have done on that one. Alright, back today. Yeah, we got 2 turns left. Alright, cool. Go, Mario! Don't give him money. He doesn't deserve it. Ha! Fuck off, Mario. That was also very well deserved. Whatever chance he had of getting a star is gone now. And I'm not letting that happen to me, so let's just get rid of that. Yes, but only to up my orb count, because I'm going to use it next turn and just throw it somewhere. That's the only reason I did that. Okay, so it's very likely she will get Bowser. Even with a 10, he hits that happening. It's a risk either way, but I'd rather risk this. He did not get Bowser. I was supposed to say, I would assume she would just gas it for the star. That's what I would do. Yep, I was going to say, as long as we don't see triple ones, she's good. So now, as long as she doesn't hit the little thing, I've got an okay chance at getting the star. And if I don't get there in time, it's the last turn, so who cares? I don't think she ever got to DK, I think... Oh, wait, no, it is... Yeah, that is stupid. Why did she gas it? I thought it was DK for some reason. Yeah, she shouldn't have done that. She did roll an 8 on that first dice, so if that had stayed consistent, it wouldn't have mattered, but still. She could have hoped that I would have hit it, and then could have... Well... She would have had to hope that one of us hit it, and the other one didn't reach the DK space. That's the only way she could have gotten it. So she was in a rough spot, but she was probably better off waiting on that mushroom either way. There's the battle. About time. I was wondering if we were going to get one or not. Let's make it a 20. Everybody's pretty close to 20. That doesn't look like a 20 to me, sir. Okay, so I've got full control. I'm going to take Stand By Me. I don't want a memory game, and I don't mind the one on the left, but I haven't played this one in a while, so Stand By Me it is. You did it, Mario. I'm proud of you. The stamp on mine almost looks purple, even though it's supposed to be blue. Ah, I missed one. Dang it. Oh well. I don't know why 27 is a perfect game, but it is. Maybe it's because it's a perfect cube? I don't know. Probably no rhyme or reason. Yippee-ki-yay, whole 9 coins. That could have been easily 20 apiece, and we would have only been a couple short. Mario had, what, 16? Toadette had 19? So we would have only been missing 5 coins out of that 80 coin pot. Whatever. So yeah, pretty much worst case scenario here is I don't get the star. There's nothing negative that can happen to me. Cool, I'll take it. Which also means if Koopa Kid rolls poorly, we're going into the finale with me having 3 stars in the record in coins, which means that I can't be beaten at that point. The only hope that somebody else has of winning is if a chance time happens, which I don't think anybody's in range for it now. Or if he doesn't lose a star and somehow sweeps the bonus stars, which I am very sure will not happen. He needs a 1 or a 2. Nope, that won't cut it. Enjoy, Guahahar. Good job on taking your son out of the running for that. Granted, he is still in 2nd place, but, you know. I just realized we actually have a tie for last right now. It probably won't stay that way due to the minigame and Toadette having not yet moved, but interesting. Okay, dude, it's the last turn. There was no reason to do that. Unless you wanted Toadette to try and snipe your 2nd place win. Which she might have done, because she might have gotten the haptic star. Because I think she had 1, I had 1. They were pretty low in amount in this game. I think it's a tie between me and her. I have no idea who has the orb. I think it's Mario, though. It could also be me, but I think it's Mario. This could be a full-on 6-0-0-0 sweep. But I guess we'll find out at the results. Finish. Now go take a shower, guys. That grass is gonna make you itchy as all get out. That was always my experience from mowing the lawn. Is itchy and probably having to wear a face mask to prevent myself from having an allergy attack. So really the only question is, who's getting 2nd at this point? Because it's over based on just what we have right now. It's pretty safe to say, thanks to these 3 idiots, yeah. Nobody was showing a particularly strong performance in minigames other than myself. But that's pretty par for the course, let's be real. Nice! Will it be a sweep? I don't think it will be, because I think this is a tie. Nope, it's a sweep. Heck yeah. It's a full-on sweep, ladies and gentlemen. You deserve that last place for stealing my star, Mario. I know that was, like, partially Bowser Jr.'s fault for basically setting him up for it by negating the lamp or the flashlight, but still, not cool, bro. Not cool. You enjoy your 4th place down there. Very close fight between 2nd and 3rd there. 3 coin difference. Yeah, coins and minigames 162, Toadette with 94. That's actually pretty high for a hard AI. 53. Koopa Kid, 43 for Mario. I don't know why I'm saying these out loud. Maybe in case you got me on in the background, which is fair. I'm totally okay with people doing that. 8 orbs used by me, followed by 7 from Mario, 6 from Koopa Kid, 4 from Toadette. Red Star, if you care, would have been Mario with 4, myself and Toadette with 3, Bowser Jr. with 1. Happening, wow, I was way off. Myself with 4. I don't remember landing on 4 things, though. I had the monkey game once, I had the mushroom thing once. Oh, I switched the thing once. What was the 4th one? I don't remember. Maybe I switched it twice and I just didn't remember. Oh well. Koopa Kid and Toadette with 1 apiece, Mario with none. 1 duel by Toadette, where she lost her money to me. 1 chance time by Bowser Jr., where he lost his money to Mario. No Bowser, no Donkey Kong. We also got 6 stars. We'll store them in the star bank for you. Nice. I've bought everything for a while and have over 1,000 stars in that star bank, so I have no need for them. Regardless, good way to end the night. Since it is a Tuesday, I'm going to cut it a little bit early. I actually don't know what time it is offhand. Let me close this out. 10 o'clock. Yeah, that's a pretty good place then, I think. Just in case some of you are still going through finals the weekend, what have you. During, like, the actual proper weeks where everybody's got a break, I'm sure I'll be streaming a lot more then. And for a lot longer, so people have more time, but I get that people have class in the morning, and if you got finals, please do not let me keep you up for them. You can watch these in archive later. Please do not let me keep you up. I don't want to be responsible for you performing poorly on tests. Please don't make me that person. So for now, for those of you that are still hanging around, let's find a raid target, shall we? See who else playing some Mario Party here. In particular, if anybody else is playing Mario Party 6. Regardless, thank you all for coming out. Thank you, Full Arcade, for saying goodnight. It looks like no one else is playing. I forgot to change the title of this one, too. Let's just try Mario Party in general. Super Mario Odyssey, Mario Maker 2. You know what? We'll just raid John. Why not? I don't raid him that often. There's also notification here. Oh yeah, channel points are now live. Yeah. Yeah, we kind of got that already. I already went over that whole spiel. So hopefully it did work for you guys. If the channel points didn't work for whatever reason, please let me know. And I will fix that as soon as I possibly can. It should have worked, but I can't tell a mind if it did, so hopefully it in fact did. Either way, thank you all for coming out. And I will see you guys on Thursday for Danganronpa. I'll figure out what we're doing for Saturday, but we will be doing a 3rd stream on Saturday as well. So, till then guys, take care and enjoy John doing some game clearing, because I think he is trying to finish up the year. He's on game Y, so he's almost there. Till then guys, take it easy. The game looks pretty. It's a very nice looking game, at least.
Okay. Well, that
Also, he's probably not doing raids tonight since he's doing game clearing, so don't expect the guns to be fired. See if there's anybody else that
So we still can't deliver that then.
Watch a lot.
Shit.
Nah. All right. Well, we'll just go ahead and end it there. Take it easy, guys.